Hello. Oh my God. I miss you. Is it
Good
weird
morning.
that I miss you so much? Alex, I miss your face. Courtney, I miss your laugh. Mika, I miss your presence. I feel so elated to be here this morning.
We are you are absolutely glowing per usual.
Thank you. So are you. I'm really excited to be back because I feel like, just like you guys know, we're all spending so much time at home right now. And so many of my friends are calling me like, what do I watch? There is so much out there. There are so many different streaming services. Where do I start? What's good? You know, like we have such few time to use on like good quality entertainment. So I'm here to let you guys know Rotten Tomatoes has got your back. If you go to RottenTomatoes.com, we got a binge central hub and there's so many lists. It's like everything is just right there for you to pick from. One of my favorite lists is like 100 hidden gems that you can find on Hulu. I'm always like, what do I watch on Hulu? So I am happy to be here and tell the T Tribe what you guys can watch and watch with us.
Yes, definitely. So those of you that didn't catch Naz on our last show, she is back for round 2. Naz hosts the Catch-Up for Rotten Tomatoes, where they cover the latest in the world of streaming, TV, and movies with a fresh perspective, certified fresh, might I add, right, Naz? Isn't that the lingo?
Thank you. Yes. Thanks, Alex.
And on today's segment of Watch With Us, Naz is going to break down what we can look forward to this summer.
Okay, well, I got your back because I'm going to first start out with a show that is out right now. So you guys can watch right now. And this show is called Betty. It's on HBO and HBO Max. I know some people just have HBO Now or HBO Go. It is fresh on the tomato meter at 96%. Basically, if Betty is the one with the good hair, if Becky is the one with the good hair, Betty is your female skateboarder. Guys, this is high-key the coolest show I've seen in a while. Like, I felt uncool while watching it. That's how cool it is. I had to take my sweater off. But it's a show about this diverse group of teenage women. They're navigating their lives through the male-dominated world of skateboarding in New York City. And the reason why I'm so obsessed with it is because, first off, what have we watched that has highlighted a female skateboarder? I've pretty much seen nothing when it comes to this. Yeah. Second, the show's based on this real girl skate sisterhood group from New York. They're called Skate Kitchen. And so what's so dope is that these women star in the show and they play fictitious versions of themselves. So half of these women aren't even actresses, but they're so good. It's 6 episodes. I'm always looking for something really quick to binge. And like I said, the cast is so diverse. Like, this show just exudes female empowerment. Because honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, when we think of skateboarding, we think of guys. And like, I started looking up skateboards on Amazon after I binged the show. And if you end up really liking Betty, I just want to let you know it all started with this documentary called Skate Kitchen, which is the name of the real skate group. So if you like it, you can actually check out Skate Kitchen on Hulu. But yeah, Betty on HBO Max is my like go-to show right now.
I love.
You know what? I really
grew up on Rocket Power. Like, you think of like Reggie Rocket, and it sounds like Betty is giving us a whole squad of Reggie Rockets. Like, that's something that I can connect to, Naz. You know what I mean? So, bam.
I got Courtney. To just drop that deep cut of Rocket Power. Like, I just want to woogity right now with you, you know?
I really relate to this because, like, obviously this was a very male-dominated sport, skateboarding. And, like, fun fact, I'm a golfer, which was also a very male-dominated sport growing up. So I completely identify with Betty. I can't watch it. And I love this recommendation, Naz.
I knew you were going to love it because I know you love sports like me, Alex. And I just want you guys to know that it's already out right now. So definitely check it out. And season 2 just got announced. So now would be the time to like hop on the Betty train because it's like that good.
I know you've been watching a lot of romcoms lately. Romcoms are always my favorite, right? You watched the Issa Rae one?
Yes. Oh my God. So Naz, I literally love the Lovebirds. So yes. I was wondering, like, that's something that me and my man, we could lay up on the couch, a little glass of wine. Like, do you have anything that can sort of like fill that couple's urge? We could spend the night on a Saturday on the couch, girl.
Well, listen, Courtney, I got you because rom-coms is really my wheelhouse. I don't know if anything in the world is going to top Issa Rae and Kumail Nanjiani, though, because I just like am so obsessed with them. I can first tell you about a movie I know a lot of the T Tribe, or I hope a lot of the T Tribe is excited about, because I know I'm excited about, and that is The Kissing Booth 2, coming out on Netflix on July 24th. Obviously, if you didn't see the original, it's still available on Netflix. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, The Kissing Booth was one of the most rewatched movies on Netflix in 2018. So I'm sure most of you guys have seen it. But if you need a refresher, The Kissing Booth starred Joey King, Jacob Elordi. You know, it was about a girl named Elle and her guy best friend Lee and her secret crush on his older brother Noah and how that creates like a wedge in her friendship with Lee. Kissing Booth 2 is going to take place after Elle and Noah spend this romantic summer together. And Noah sort of heads off to Harvard and Elle enters her senior year of high school. And I'm sure you guys remember, but last year when it was first announced, everybody and their mom was like, is Jacob Elordi and his perfectly chiseled face gonna be in this sequel? Especially because that would mean he would be acting alongside his ex, the phenomenal actress Joey King. And then Netflix just sort of pulled a Tom Brady on us. They threw us a Hail Mary and confirmed that Jacob is in fact going to be back in Kissing Booth 2 as Noah Flynn. So if you guys think this is going to be a little awkward to watch, like imagine how awkward it was for these two to film. But just so you guys know, this time around in this movie, Elle's going to have to juggle like a long distance relationship. She's going to have to try and get into her dream college with her best friend Lee, and she'll have complications brought on by this close friendship she has with this handsome, charismatic new classmate named Marco, played by a handsome, charismatic actor named Taylor Perez, aka get ready for like a Team Noah versus Team Marco war that is like about to ensue this summer.
I can't wait for this. Again, so relatable. Guy going off to college. I was dating someone that went to college when I was still in high school, so I get that. And I want to talk about Naz. Have you ever had a crush on one of your older or siblings older? How am I saying? Yes.
Yes, all the time. And I was always like that awkward girl, you know, like in basketball shorts, and I had like braces, and for some reason I felt like getting different color rubber bands was dope. And I just was like, I really like your brother. Never worked out for me.
Shout out to Joey King, honestly, because I love the act. So I watch the act. I stand Joey King in the act. So I'm definitely going to have to check this out. Absolutely. Phenomenal actress.
Yeah. And what I love about Joey, she is phenomenal, you know, and she got nominated for so many things for the act. And I think she's really grown as an actress in general. And what's cool is about all of us have kind of got to see her grow. And I was reading interviews because she did have to film this with her ex-boyfriend. And she said that she grew a lot through the experience and she became a better actress because of it. So I think, you know, the best is yet to come from Joey King. But this next pick, I like almost cannot contain my excitement because the next movie I'm about to tell you guys is coming out on Hulu on July 10th. And it is my favorite film of the year. So it's called Palm Springs. Yes, it's my favorite film of the year. And like I'm hyping it up, and I hope I'm not hyping it too much, but like it is the best, and I'm going to tell you why. So basically it premiered at Sundance. People are obsessed with it. It was the biggest sale in the history of Sundance Film Festival. So if you guys don't know, movies go to Sundance and then like streaming platforms and networks buy them. This was like the one that people paid the most for. So Palm Springs stars like Andy Samberg, who's, you know, arguably one of the most likable people in Hollywood, and Kristen Milioti, and she is so hilarious in her own right. And I can't tell you guys much about the plot because the plot of the movie is a mini spoiler, but it's basically about this like carefree guy named Niles. He and this reluctant maid of honor named Sarah meet at a wedding in Palm Springs. Things get complicated. They can't escape the wedding venue. They can't escape themselves, and they can't escape each other. I actually got a chance to see it already. And like I said, I can't go into too much detail, but as a lover of like romantic comedies, I can tell you guys that a huge reason why I love this movie is that the male and female lead carry equal weight in this movie. Like the movie is equally about both of them. And you know how when we grew up watching rom-coms, it's always like the girl dying to be with the guy looking for the girl to fix him. And this is like, it was equally both of their movies, which I thought was so cool. What's even cooler is that we see a lot of romantic comedy tropes, you know, like things that we see in every romantic comedy, but we also see things from other genres of films that we've never seen in a rom-com before. So when you watch the movie, it's stuff you've seen before, but you've never seen it all mixed together, which means that it could have went wrong so many ways, yet it always sticks the landing. They made the perfect choice every time. It is hilarious. Also, our girl, Camila Mendes from Riverdale is in it. I know you guys love her, and she's not playing she's not playing a teenager, which is crazy. It's like, it was really refreshing and cool to see her in this. And it's only an hour and a half because, I mean, you guys know movies are like 3 hours these days. So yay for no pee breaks, you know?
Yeah, I have a very short attention span. I do not like to leave the movie or leave, pause and go and use the bathroom and grab snacks. I need to be focused.
100%. I've also been following this movie, and did you know that none of it was shot in Palm Springs?
Yes, which is like insane, because when you watch it, it honestly makes you just want to go to Palm Springs, like right now. If you've been lucky enough to have visited Palm Springs before, like they really encapsulate the Palm Springs magic. But yeah, that's the best part about movie magic, right? It's like you just never know where things are shot, but they like,
right? Maybe I'll check it out. Is it out yet? When does this come out officially?
This comes out July 10th on Hulu, guys. I'm actually going to get to talk to the cast later today. So check out for that on RottenTomatoes.com, because I'm going to be asking them a lot of questions you're probably going to have after you watch the film. And I'm probably going to be wearing the same shirt. So let's just like not hate on my fashion game, right?
No, I've been like judgment. Courtney and I were just talking that we brought some new shirts out this morning for you, Naz. So we get it.
Yeah, I see.
Gotta recycle.
Alrighty, Naz, I have a question, because here on the show, I'm singing, I'm freestyling, I'm Miss Mikaing all over the place. For the people that love music, for the people that enjoy music in television or movies, like, girl, what you got in your bag?
Okay, so I have the next 2 shows that I'm going to talk to you guys about are music related. So if you're into music like Courtney, or you're just like, you know, busting out a song in the shower like I am, like these shows are for you. So this next show, I feel like a lot of people haven't heard about. It's called Little Voice. It's on Apple TV Plus, and it also comes out on July 10th. So basically, Little Voice is like this coming of age drama. It's produced by J.J. Abrams, who you guys might know from Star Wars, and Sarah Bareilles, who provided
a little movie
for the show. Yeah, but you know what's so weird? I never thought I would see J.J. Abrams' name and Sarah Bareilles in the same sentence. So if you're not intrigued, like I'm low-key so intrigued on how this is like gonna turn out. But basically, since the trailer came out, I've been listening to her song, you know, Love Song, when she's like, I'm not gonna write you. Yeah. Honestly, so the show's name, Little Voice, is inspired by like Sarah's first ever album, which is called Little Voice. And basically, it's a love letter to the diverse musicality of New York. This series stars like this beautiful actress named Brittany O'Grady, and it follows her character, who's named Bess King. And she's a talented performer struggling to fulfill her dreams while also struggling with like family issues, rejection, and love, and finding her voice. So like I said, if you guys watch the trailer, it's set to Sarah Bareilles' music. I think she's contributing like a bunch of original songs to this show. And honestly, her music just makes me cry. So a story about a woman trying to find her voice set to this music sounds like a 10-episode like cinematic series that's so up your alley if you're a hopeful romantic like I am.
That sounds good.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a gloomy day outside. I got the blinds shut, Naz. That sounds like me laying on the couch. What I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna put this on. Girl, tears falling down. I'm ready. Girl, see it now.
Yeah, if you live in LA, this is like the June gloom watch, you know, when it's like gloomy outside. It's like you just Postmate some ramen and you put on Little Voice and you're good to go. But again, that comes out July 10th on Apple TV Plus. But this next show that I'm about to drop on you guys, I know you've heard of it. It is, Courtney, I know you like to like hang on to your coins. You know what I mean? Like, I know you like to hang on to your coins tight. So this next show is the one that you want to bust the coins out for. Hamilton is coming to Disney Plus on July 3rd, aka next week, just in time for 4th of July weekend. So what I'm saying is, if you got Disney Plus and then you got rid of it, this is the one you take out your coin for, Courtney, because this is the most worth it thing going down this year. Hamilton, the musical, it's a cultural phenomenon. It's a Broadway musical from Tony, Emmy, and Grammy Award winner Lin-Manuel Miranda. And it basically took over the world, and it's coming to a screen right in front of you. And if you don't know who Lin-Manuel Miranda is, he's basically my Latino Santa Claus. Like, he's done so much for the Latinx community. Guys, this is such a big deal. Like, a musical of this stature to be able to stream at home is huge. Hamilton, if you don't know anything about it, it's basically the story of one of America's founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton. But it's iconic because it's a story about America then told by America now. There's never been a better time to watch something like this. One of the reasons so many people resonate with Hamilton is Hamilton casts only non-white actors as the founding fathers and historical figures like George Washington, James Madison, Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, all played by a person of color. And what's really awesome is Lin-Manuel Miranda has said that their biggest issue has always been accessibility. And I think people forget that going to see shows is expensive. It's almost like low-key a privilege. Like when my parents would take me to New York, they couldn't afford to take me to go see shows like this. So the fact that like we're going to be able to watch this like from our couch is massive. It's based, and what's cool is that they shot it in the span of 3 days in 2016. So some of the cameras were in a real live audience, and then other days they just shot on stage and just got close-ups of their faces. But all of it together is just incredible. The entire show is wrapped and sang top to bottom. There's not really a lot of talking breaks. So you can actually listen to the soundtrack right now if you guys wanted and basically listen to the whole show. I would actually advise that. That's what my friend told me. I've never seen Hamilton. But she told me to listen to the soundtrack so that when it comes out July 3rd, I'm like ready to go and like excited. So at the end of the day, guys, this is not just a show. This is an event going down in your living room July 3rd, Hamilton, Disney Plus.
Naz, you sold that, because let me tell you something right now. I'm not nobody's Broadway baby. The extent of my musical knowledge is about Rent and Legally Blonde, and that's about it. Now, I've been keeping my head in the sand about Hamilton for years, and I didn't know not 1% of anything about it. And you have literally come from the start to the finish of explaining what it's about, why it's important, why we need to watch. And now I'm feeling like I might need to go on ahead and give Disney my coin again, because I canceled Disney Plus, and now I feel like I need to give them my coin again. So I perhaps might need to watch Hamilton. Y'all might done got me. Naz done got me.
That was the whole point. That was like my whole motivation going in today. I was like, you guys need to figure out the coin because this is worth it. It's so relevant. It's so necessary. And it's just so dope. And I'm going to be right there watching it with you. That's why it's called Watch With Us. So yeah, those are sort of like my picks for this upcoming month. But again, guys, if you don't know what to watch and you're just like so confused because we're stuck in this endless sea of streaming options, head on over to RottenTomatoes.com. Go to our Binge Central hub. There's so many amazing lists. Just so you know, my favorite list, we have a couple free lists on there, which are my favorite because free $99 is my favorite price. And like Kimberly was saying, we cannot let the Black Lives Movement die. Hate You Give right now is free to stream. Do the Right Thing is free to stream. So head on over to RottenTomatoes.com to figure out where exactly you could stream those.
Absolutely.
I love this so much. Hamilton on a dime, sign me up, because we know those tickets aren't cheap. And one thing I also heard about this, Naz, is because of the Disney World and we have to filter everything, there's no F-bombs in it. So anyone that cares about the clean stuff, yeah, so very exciting. Naz, this was amazing. Of course, we love to have you on to talk about all these. These were great recommendations.
Yeah, so you guys can find me either interviewing cast of movies and shows at RottenTomatoes.com or at Rotten Tomatoes on their Instagram. I host a show called The Catch-Up 3 days a week. We talk about the latest and greatest in movies and TV. And then at my IG handle, at Naz Perez right there, I would love for you guys to tell me what you're streaming, what you're loving to watch, because I love to get recommendations from my friends and people out there. But yeah, just head on over to RottenTomatoes.com if you guys like have no idea where to start.
Amazing. Love you, Naz. Big kisses. Of course, Naz is also one of my dear friends, so I couldn't be happier to have her on the show today.
I don't want to leave. I'm going to miss you so much already.
I know, Naz.
We'll bring you back.
Naz, you can't go yet, Naz, but it's only an hour show, Naz. Unfortunately, if we could have you the whole show, we would have the whole show.
Cool. I love you guys. You guys are amazing, and I hope you have a great rest of the day and stay safe.